What's up, guys? So this next job I picked up is I'm going to duplicate these two brackets, and these are part of training equipment for a dragon boat team. Now, it's not going to be an exact duplicate. Like, this is made out of, I believe, like 14 gauge. I'm going to be making it out of 3/16, so it's going to end up being a lot stronger than the original design. Now, I don't have to make these pulley sections. I just have to drill out the holes. So it's just the steel, and then we're actually going to be powder coating it too. Alright, these are the 4 pieces that I actually have to make. I broke everything down, took out the pulleys and stuff. So those are the actual parts. These corners were bent on the original, but I feel like I could be more precise if I just weld on a top piece. So to get that, I have to measure in there, and that looks just over 2.5 inches. Was that 2 5/8? And same thing for that part down there. Alright, and this is the second bracket. Now, here's a little trick. When you have good access like this, you don't need to know what this angle is. Alright, you could just measure from the top down to the bottom here, and the bottom down to the top over here, and then just connect those lines, and, you know, there you go, good to go. Here are all the pieces cut out, and now the next step is I'm going to drop them in a bucket with vinegar and leave it overnight to soak, and what that's going to do is it's going to help remove the mill scale. Come on now, get in the bucket. Since the holes need to line up exactly on these, well, 6 pieces, I'm just going to throw a little tack on each side there on a corner, just to hold them in place while I drill it. Before, during, after. I fucking hate drilling holes. Holy fuck. Alright, now I gotta degrease all the stuff because of the cutting oil, so I'm just gonna soak it in a tray of acetone. So here's just a little word of caution. If you're trying to degrease something before you're welding, and you don't have acetone, do not try to use brake cleaner. I've heard stories about people using that, and then welding it, and then hitting a little pocket of brake cleaner that didn't evaporate off, and it releases phosgene. Terrible for your health. Alright, so the camera cut out while I was filming the TIG welding, but this is how she came out. And there's the original. Now to make this one, I think I'm gonna do some MIG welding instead of TIG, just for speed. Again, I'm clamping this up to this piece of solid block of steel, and that's gonna get moved around when I add on this other side piece, this middle piece, and then probably also on the base plate. We just gotta give it a little bit of tooth before it gets powder coated. Just 80 grit sandpaper. Okay, I just finished spraying them down with this stuff, which is a surface preparation spray. It gets rid of all the grease and grime and shit. Now, if I didn't already have this can, I would just be using plain old acetone. It works just as good. I wouldn't use brake cleaner because, as I mentioned, brake cleaner plus heat, no bueno, and this stuff is going to be powder coated and it's going into an oven. While I'm talking about solvents, things not to use: mineral spirits, lacquer thinners, rubbing alcohol. They all end up leaving a little film on the surface of the metal. No bueno. This is what I came up with to powder coat the things on, to actually put them into the oven. Now, some people use hooks. I use a little toaster oven, so with the size of these things, hooks aren't really an option. So this is the way it's going to work. Going to powder coat the bottom first, then rest it on there, and transfer it into the oven. This is my corny little powder coating gun. It's from Eastwood. It's cheap, and it works. Alright, yes, it's a little ghetto, but like I said, it works. I'm not sure if you could see how shiny that is right now, but basically that's when it flows out, and after it flows out, 20 minutes and it's done. So while I was waiting for the first bracket to cure, I went and made up this little thing. This is just a TIG rod to hang the two other brackets, and this is basically how it's going to go into the oven.
Visit TriStateBottleShows.com. No purchase necessary. See us both at TriStateBottleShows.com.
They are finished.